Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. In today's episode, I want to talk to you about when is the best time to release a new body of work. Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. This episode is sponsored by the Art Next Level Academy, where we help artists take their art career to the next level. Well, my friends, in this episode, I want to answer a question that Sophie's Emporium from Instagram sent me. It says, Sergio, when is the best time to release a new body of work? And my friend, that is a great question that I want to address for you today. Thank you, Sophie, for sending that question. I don't have breakfast with me today, as you can see. I'm here in my recording studio where I'm doing some podcasts today. But I want to very quickly answer that question for Sophie and for anyone who's asking, when is a good time? When is the best time? When is the optimal time to release a new body of work? Well, Sophie, and for all of you, my friends of Breakfast with Sergio, there's no really best time, right? I would say when you are making art, when you are working in your studio, when you have the opportunity, when you feel it is the right time for you as an artist, listen to that voice first, right? Listen to your inner voice first, what's happening in the studio and when is the best time, to start a new body of work. Now, once you create a body of work or while you're in the process, the next question is when is the best time to release it out to the public, release it out in the market, which is a very different question, right? The first one responds to your need as an artist in the studio, which that's the voice that you always want to listen to first, right? What do you want to do as an artist, right? Never let anyone else tell you what to make in the studio. Always respond to your own voice, inner voice of what calls you, what's inspiring you right now, what is pushing you to create this new body of work. As you answer that question, then the next question, which I think is a really good one, is okay, I'm going to the new body of work. When would be the best optimal time to release it in the market, right? To release it to the public, to release it to my audience. And that I think is a beautiful question because something that I think about all the time. And in fact, you may have listened to some of my earlier episodes when I talk a lot about selling art, where I talk about, for example, the Small Works Art Sales Challenge, something that I do every year towards the end of the year, and I actually invite a bunch of artists to do it with me, and right now it's no difference. We have a lot of artists who are doing the challenge with me, and it is an optimal time to release a new body of work of small works because it's the holiday season. So a lot of people are buying things for themselves, for their families, for their friends. Companies are buying gifts for their employees. I mean, there's a lot of money being spent and also a lot of money being spent on art. So when it comes to the marketplace, launching or releasing a new body of work towards the end of the year with the goal of getting attention, so to present your body of work, that is a very good time of the year, right? Again, if you prepare everything for sales and, you're preparing this body of work and you want to release it, at the end of the year, I find to be a very good time of the year, the last quarter of the year. Now, when is another good time to release a new body of work? Well, it all depends too, right? Where you are in the world and what kind of things are happening around you. Also, what is your work about? Let's say, let me give you a great example. Let's say, for example, that you work in art related to the environment, right? And you work and you have a new series related to the environment and the things that you want to talk about, saving the earth or the environment or whatever, right? That's just an example. So I will look at the calendar and look at, well, when is Earth Day? Earth Day happens internationally, and that would be a perfect time to release this new body of work related to the environment, right? Because it is connected to something that people are already attention to in the world, right? So that would make it like ideal, right, to release this body of work. You can make it anytime, right? But release it to the public, make a big deal about it, make a big fuss about it, while Earth Day. You can even maybe contact people in your locality that are involved with Earth Day, and maybe you can team up with them. So again, it all makes more sense when you release it to the market because there's something already around that attention. Another example, let's say that you make work that relates to a specific cause that you are passionate about. So you look at, right, when is there a celebration date? Is there something that's happening internationally or locally that I can join that community of people and release this work with. Also, another option you can do is, at the same time as you look at releasing a new body of work, when it comes to, let's say, approaching galleries or approaching institutions, approaching organizations to showcase your work, I would say also you want to look at when people are paying attention to those things, when people are more likely to look at your proposals. I would never send a proposal at the end of the year when galleries are just kind of closing the year, or institutions are just wrapping up the year. Everybody's kind of just thinking of the holidays, their vacation. I don't want to send a proposal that's going to be sitting on a desk for months. So I would always send proposals. I found that proposals are always great time to be sent in the spring, early on in the year, as soon as New Year's, and like this after February 1st, I think it's a great day to start approaching galleries again, to start looking for opportunities. That's when everybody's kind of trying to figure out, the year ahead, and how the things that they're going to be doing. So that I feel that is a very good time to approach, galleries, institutions, organizations that you may be interested in working on. So I hope this helps, Sophie. I hope this answers your questions, and it can help you figure out when is the best time to release your body of work. When I said, when your heart asks for it, when you feel it, then start it. But when to release it to the market, be very strategic so that you can get the best results on the attention that you can get from that. So thanks, my friends, for watching another episode of Breakfast with Sergio. If you want to work with me, if you need some help, if you want me to coach you in your career, just message me the word help, and I'll be happy to send you a link to the more resources that I have available for you. Have a great day. Goodbye.